Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you has the power to change your entire life. Your relationship with money, your relationship with success, and your relationship with your future. Everybody wants to be rich. But very few people want to think like the rich. And before money enters your pocket, money must first enter your mind. This is not a story about money. This is a story about who you must become to attract wealth, to create opportunities, and to build a life where you no longer chase money. Money chases you. Money is not just paper. Money is not just numbers on a screen. Money is energy. Money flows to those who know how to respect it, understand it, multiply it, and protect it. Most people don't become rich because they never learn the rules of money. They work hard, but they work blindly. They earn, but they don't grow. They survive, but they never build. And the truth is, you can work 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 40 years, and still end up with nothing. Why? Because money doesn't reward effort. Money rewards strategy. Money rewards discipline. Money rewards mindset. There are 3 types of people in this world. 1. The spenders. They earn money, and they spend money. Every month begins with hope and ends with emptiness.
Fast lifestyle. Fast Purchases. Fast Regret.
These people never grow rich. 2. The savers. These people are better. They save money. But they save out of fear. They don't take risks. They don't invest. They don't learn. Their money sleeps, and so does their potential. They stay safe, but they never grow. 3. The investors. These are the ones who understand the game. They don't save to survive. They save to multiply. They buy assets. They invest early. They invest consistently. They make money work for them. And soon, their money earns more money than they do. These people become rich. Wealth is not about how much you earn. Wealth is about how much you keep, how much you grow, and how much you build. A poor mindset says, I can't afford this. A rich mindset asks, how can I afford this? A poor mindset says, I need a job. A rich mindset says, I need income streams. A poor mindset thinks about today. A rich mindset thinks about 10 years ahead. A poor mindset buys liabilities. A rich mindset buys assets. And the biggest difference? A poor mindset shows off. A rich mindset grows. There are millions of people who could become rich, but they never will. Not because they lack talent. Not because they lack money. But because they are held back by invisible chains. 1. Fear of failure. What if I lose money? What if I make the wrong decision? What if I'm not ready? My friend, you're not supposed to be ready. You become ready by learning, by trying, by failing, by improving. 2. Fear of judgment. What will people say? What if I fail and they laugh? Listen carefully. People will judge you whether you succeed or fail. So do what you want anyway. 3. Lack of patience. Everyone wants to be rich fast. Nobody wants to grow slow. But remember this forever. Fast money disappears fast. Slow money becomes wealth. 4. Waiting for the right time. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Every day you delay is another day lost. Let me tell you a true kind of story. This is the story of Rishabh, a boy with big dreams but a small bank balance. He earned 12,000 Indian rupees a month. His father drove an auto. His mother stitched clothes. Life was tough. Money was tight. But his dreams were bigger than his circumstances. At 21, he decided 2 things. 1. He would invest. 2. He would never spend money on show-off. Every month he invested 2,000 Indian rupees. It seemed like nothing. His friends laughed. They bought new shoes. He bought mutual funds. They bought new phones. He bought books. They bought parties. He bought discipline. For 10 years, he invested without fail. His income grew. His investments grew. His knowledge grew. His confidence grew. By 32, he had more money invested than most people his age had ever seen. Not because he earned a lot, but because he stayed consistent. Today, at 35, Rishabh has no loans, no financial stress, multiple income streams, investments that grow while he sleeps, a peaceful life, and all this started not with money, but with a mindset: I will invest, even if it is small. If you learn only one rule today, let it be this: pay yourself first. Before you buy anything, before you pay bills, before you spend on entertainment, take a portion of your income and invest it. Not save, not hide, not store. Invest. Because savings help you sleep well, but investments help you live well. Money does not come to people who don't respect it. Here are 5 things you must stop immediately. 1. Spending before you earn. 2. Emotional shopping. 3. Buying things to impress others. 4. Delaying investments. 5. Thinking small. Replace these with discipline, planning, investing, learning, patience. Right now, as you listen to this, your future is being created. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Not next year. Right now. You are one decision away from a better life. A life where you don't fear bills, you don't fear emergencies, you don't fear job loss, you don't fear the future. A life where you decide, where you work, how you live, what you do, what you build, how far you go. This life is waiting for you. If you want to become wealthy, you must learn how wealthy people think. Because money doesn't start in your bank. Money starts in your mind. Here are the mindsets that separate the rich from the poor. Poor people think in days. Middle class thinks in months. Rich people think in decades. Poor mindset: I want money now. Rich mindset: I want money that lasts forever. When you think long term, your decisions become powerful, calculated, and disciplined. A rich life is not created in 1 year. It is created every day for many years. If you stop learning, you stop earning. Millionaires read. Millionaires study. Millionaires listen. Millionaires observe. Because every piece of knowledge is a seed for wealth. The more you learn, the more you earn. Poor mindset: everyone is competing. How can I win? Rich mindset: I will create my own opportunity. I will build what doesn't exist. Competition is for the average. Creation is for the wealthy. Poor mindset: gets excited, buys gadgets, buys fashion, buys comfort. Rich mindset: gets strategic, buys stocks, buys businesses, buys properties, buys skills. The poor buy to feel good today. The rich buy to live better tomorrow. People don't stay poor because they don't earn. They stay poor because they cannot control their desires. The desire for new phones. The desire for new shoes. The desire for parties. The desire for status. The desire for instant dopamine. If you can control your desires, you can control your destiny. Self-control is a superpower. What you do daily shapes what you become eventually. Your success is not decided by one big decision, but by thousands of small decisions made every single day. Here are habits that quietly build wealth. Habit 1. Invest automatically. The wealthy don't depend on motivation. They depend on systems. Every month, on a fixed date, money goes into investments, automatically.
No emotion. No delay. No excuse.
When you make investing automatic, you cannot fail. Habit 2. Learning at least 30 minutes a day. Read a book. Watch a financial video. Listen to a podcast. Study a successful person. Every small piece of knowledge adds up over years to massive power. Habit 3. Tracking expenses. You cannot grow what you do not measure. Most people don't even know where their money goes. How can they grow it? Rich people know every rupee's purpose. Your money should not slip. It should move with direction. Habit 4. Building multiple income streams. One income is dangerous. It gives you stability today but insecurity tomorrow. The wealthy build A main income, a side income, investments income, passive income, even small streams become powerful rivers over time. Habit 5. Saying no. Most people become broke because they don't know how to say no. No to unnecessary outings, no to impulsive purchases, no to emotional decisions, no to temporary pleasure, no to financial pressure. Every no to the wrong thing is a yes to your future wealth. Let me tell you the truth most people never understand. Lifestyle inflation is the silent enemy of wealth. When people earn more, they spend more. Instead of becoming richer, they stay the same. New job, new phone, salary increase, new bike, bonus, new TV promotion, costlier lifestyle, and suddenly, income increases but savings stay the same. This is why millions of people never grow financially. They confuse looking rich with being rich. Remember this truth. If your lifestyle grows faster than your income, you will stay broke forever. Let me share a life-changing story. This is the story of two friends, Sahil and Ayan. Both earned the same salary, 25,000 Indian rupees a month. But they lived differently. Sahil loved enjoyment. New phones every year. Parties every week. Online shopping.
Fast lifestyle.
He believed, you only live once. He saved nothing, invested nothing, planned nothing. After 10 years, he was still stuck. New EMI, new pressure, new stress, but no wealth, no growth, no progress. Ayan also loved enjoyment, but he loved his future more. He invested 3,000 Indian rupees a month. Not much, but consistent. He avoided useless expenses. He focused on skills. He bought books instead of gadgets. He learned investing instead of showing off. After 10 years, Ayan had a strong portfolio, financial stability, multiple income sources, and peace. He wasn't richer because he earned more. He was richer because he thought differently. This story teaches one thing. Your income decides your lifestyle, but your mindset decides your wealth. Wealthy people see money as a tool for opportunity, a tool for freedom, a tool for security, a tool for growth, a tool for impact. Poor mindset sees money as something emotional. Excitement, fear, ego, jealousy, status, comparison. When emotions control your money, you lose. When strategy controls your money, you win. Let me reveal the biggest secret. Rich people don't work for money. Money works for them. They don't say, I need another job. They say, I need another income source. Their money earns while they sleep. Their investments grow while they rest. Their assets pay them forever. This is the game of the wealthy. In everyone's life there comes a moment when something clicks. A moment when everything changes. A moment when a person decides, I refuse to live like this anymore. And that moment becomes the start of a new life. Maybe that moment is happening right now as you listen to this. Because deep inside, you feel it. You're capable of more. You deserve more. You want more. You were born for more. This is your turning point.